Well, cool. Hey, nobody, but here I am. It's Saturday morning or Sunday morning. Pretty exciting. Gonna have a really fun thing today. I apparently like last a few months ago or something when I was first getting into casting, trying to figure things out. I made a post to the Dota 2 Cast It subreddit. Literally the first and only post I've ever made on Reddit before. Like I literally created an account so I could make this post. I posted that just like saying, "Hey, if you want me to cast any games, just hit me up." That's what the subreddit is for people to get their games casted. So I didn't get any responses for like actual games to be casted at that point, but I got a few helpful tips and a few co-casters I got to have some fun with. But just recently, someone apparently stumbled across the post and they messaged me directly, and they played a few Turbo games with some of their friends at some point, and they were hoping I could cast them. And for some reason, that got me super excited. I've been casting for the Amateur Dota 2 League and the Midwest Dota 2 League for for like a month or so now, and that's been really fun. But I found that I really do enjoy it the most when I'm like casting for the same team, and I get kind of like attached to them, and I like the more direct, like interpersonal connection. I feel like I bring more value in that case. So now I'm super excited because someone actually asked me. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It's a series of 3 games. We're going to call it the Team Bobo Australia Invitational. That's what we're calling it. It is the same 10 people playing every time. They made turbo private lobbies. They do not stay on the same teams, of course, apparently. So it's going to be the same 10 people, but they're switching around teams. So we don't really have team names, but I'm guessing they're all from like Team Bobo or something. I don't know. And I'm assuming they're fighting for some kind of pride or props or something. I guess I could try to keep track of like which players win the most of the games, but I don't know. Whatever, we're gonna have a lot of fun. I'll probably try out a few new things. But yeah, this should be pretty exciting. I got the first one queued up. Replays are having a little bit of issues, but hopefully it's gonna show the right stuff. The picking phase was kind of like a black screen for a while, but for some reason it just like randomly started to show. So we're gonna jump in right at the end of the banning phase, and hopefully this thing is gonna play okay. Yeah. Let me just switch it over and we'll see if we can figure this thing out. Okay. Switched over, if it feels like switching over. And playing.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay, there we go. Ban phase. Yeah, oh, I'm calling this because I feel like I want to do this again. I'm going to call it my Casting by Request series because I absolutely love it when people ask me directly to cast a game. That makes my heart so happy. Whatever.
Legion Commander.
So this is Turbo, so things are going to be moving a lot more quickly. It's not Captain's mode. There's no multiple phases, multiple rounds of picking and banning. There was just previously the banning phase, and now we're in the picking phase. Everyone picks at once. Pretty crazy. So we're not going to have time to do like analysis or anything during this part. We'll just see what happens. And it's Turbo, so the game's a lot faster. Should be really action-packed. The person who asked for the request, their Reddit name was Sonata of the Death. I don't know which person they are in this game. It doesn't help that I'm guessing the 5th person on each team is not showing on the replay doohickey. Hopefully we will figure this thing out. Let's see if it populates itself later on. Unless it's a 4v4, which I don't actually know. I do know this one name that I can't say. Apparently I get to call them Cool and Comfy. Yeah, pretty exciting. So Ico Star, Fever. Okay, is it really 4v4 or is it just the replay thing? It could honestly be 4v4. That would seem... I guess there's nothing stopping you from making a 4v4. It would definitely make things a bit confusing. Okay, it is apparently already paused. And it is apparently 4v4. That's gonna be fun. Okay, so we got 8 people instead of 10 people. Let's get everything situated. Gotta get my thingy screwed up. And they're already paused. Did I hit pause? I must accidentally have paused. Well, here we go. So let's just run through the people while we're sitting here paused, pretending like this is actually a live game. So names aren't showing up. How do I make this thing go away? Whatever. So we've got Fever on the Phantom Lancer. We've got Quata, son of Alwarix. I don't know what to call you. I'm going to call you Quata because that sounds really cool. Quata on the Shadow Shaman. We've got Ico Star on the Bat Rider. And Feedith, Feedith. I wonder if that stands for something. On the Skywrath Mage. Nice Sunstrike by Evoker already right off the bat from the get-go. Super fun. On the other side, we've got Cool and Comfy on the CM. We've got Harlequin, spelled differently, so not, I'm guessing not like Harlequin from DC Comics. I don't know. We've got Age of Danpiers, Age of Danpires, Age of something. Age of Danpiers on Legion Commander, and on the Pugna at bot, we've got Splodge. Cool names all around. And it's Turbo, which I absolutely love. I play plenty of Turbo. Turbo is different from regular games in that you gain gold faster. Everyone's courier flies out like really quickly. Look how fast this courier is moving. Ugh. It's going so quick. Everything goes way quick. You gain XP faster. You gain money faster. The towers go down way quicker. You can take them down really, really quick. Generally, it's just like an easier game. The games go by a lot faster. It's very fun. So it's going to be a bit different than normal games. And because it's 4v4, we're kind of tossing a lot of the metas out of the window here. We've got Ico Star at top versus Legion and CM. That is a rough lane. Age of Danpiers and Cool and Comfy. Good thing for Legion Commander, she's got the Press the Attack, which is a Dispel, as well as a heal and attack speed buff, which definitely helps to dispel the sticky napalm. Looks like Age of Danpiers is currently AFK. That's going to be real fun. Mid, we've got Harlequin on the Invoker versus a Skywrath Mage. Definitely, I would favor Skywrath at first. Has the crazy spam of Arcane Bolt. Super annoying in general. But of course, I think as Invoker kind of builds up, gets more powerful, has more sustain in general. Super annoying. We'll see how it goes. In Turbo, though, definitely favoring Skywrath with the crazy burst damage once he comes online. We've got Shadow Shaman plus a PL at bottom, Quata and Fever versus a solo Pugna. Already doing a bit of damage onto Splodge. Splodge pops the whatever the decrep on the PL to stop from attacking, but still taking a pretty significant amount of damage. Another good thing about Turbo is you don't really need to buy regen. Pugna just has a ring of regen. Really, if you ever get low, you just fly out a salve pretty quickly. Nothing to be really concerned about. Age of Danpiers are dropping pretty low. Doesn't have press the attack. Pops the Frostbite onto Ico Star. And Firefly takes down Age of Danpiers. A couple more hits on Ico Star by CM. Might fit the bill. Ooh, Sunstrike just barely off the mark on the Bat Rider. Almost goes down, not quite. Firefly about to end. Let's see if Ico Star... Yep, TP's back to the tower. CM wasn't quite sure if Bat was still there. Wasn't willing to commit the Crystal Nova. Look at that, already level 3 on the CM. Doesn't have any more mana, unfortunately. And Ico Star's got the... Oh, and pops the salve to heal back up. Having the boots on Bat makes him pretty quick. Little unfortunate. CM's having to pop the mana potions. The Clarities, of course. Doesn't have any levels of Arcane Aura yet. I would definitely recommend Age of Danpiers get some level of Press the Attack. Because that's Bat's really annoying thing is all the stacks of sticky napalm. Puts them down like crazy. And they both also should probably get a stick versus a Bat. It just makes sense. How's everyone doing last hit wise? Oh, PL's dropping crazy low. One more hit, but not quite going down. That was really close. Looks like Pugna's doing pretty good versus... Oh gosh. Shadow Shaman dropping pretty low. Doesn't have any mana. Everyone's solo on both sides. Gotta fly out some regen real quick. Oh, nope, no regen flying out. Okay, whatever, to each their own. So at mid, oh, and first blood. Oh no, it wasn't first, we already had first blood before. Whatever, okay. CM dies at top to the Firefly once again. Bat Rider is pretty crazy. PL dies at bot to the solo Pugna. So much burst damage from the Pugna. Already level 4 Nether Blast. Level 7 Pugna overall. Pretty crazy. Definitely recommend. Quata, you better fly out some regen. You got money for a salve. Please, please fly out a salve. Splodge already has Arcanes and level 7. Should not have a problem surviving, but Quata's got the Hex, has the Shackles. Pop the Shackles with Fevers. Oh, and Skywrath has rotated. Nice rotation. Able to stay in the smoke. Pops down the Mystic Flare. Pugna is a really good counter to Skywrath. We got the Nether Wart, which does damage every time you cast a spell. It does damage based upon how much mana you spent. See, it's like damage per mana. And Skywrath, look at Skywrath. Crazy high mana cost spells, all spammable. 300 mana there, 110 mana, 95, 90 mana. Like every time, Skywrath is only doing damage based upon spells. Pugna is really, really good against Sky. But of course, Sky can counter Pugna a little bit. Has the Ancient Seal for the silences whenever Pugna wants to do anything. And CM goes down once again top. Third kill for Ico Star on the bat. No levels of Flame Break, just stacking up the Sticky Napalm. Going on with Firefly. Pretty crazy. It's a sick combo. Age of Dampiers at least has one level of Press the Attack to help dispel things, but looks like CM was kind of just alone up there at top. Wasn't able to do much. PL is dropping pretty low at bottom. Eats a tree. Still pretty low. They both have a lot of money. I would definitely recommend they start flying out some regen. Batrider's taking a few hits. Oh gosh, PL just dropped instantly. What in the world? That was so quick. Quata almost killed himself with Ether Shocking next to the ward. I don't know how PL died. Things are not going so well. Level 3 Nether Ward. Level 4 Nether Blast. Down goes CM. Gosh, Turbo is so quick. Skywrath has rotated top again. Bat's trying to do more damage. Oh, Invoker Sunstrike barely misses because kept getting stopped by the Cold Snap. Able to get the kill on Bat though eventually, and Age of Dampiers also dies in the process. So good rotations by Harlequin and Skywrath. And at bot, more people die. Looks like we finally got a Death Ward, a Serpent Ward drop by Shadow Shaman, trapping the Pugna, getting the kill, and killing the Nether Ward in return. Lots of kills on both sides. It's such a quick game. Everyone dies so quick. It's hard for me to like talk and pay attention to how everyone keeps dying so fast. Let's take a look at net worth. It did seem like both offlaners got really good farm, got a lot of kills. Pugna and Bat were just going crazy. Bat's level 11, Pugna's level 10, almost 11. They're doing pretty well. Ico start dropping pretty low. Dampiers has ult. Invoker's rotated back around. Harlequin pops a Cold Snap. There we go. Taunt. Sunstrike onto Bat, and Bat goes down to Harlequin's Sunstrike. Nice combination. 3v1. Lots of damage. Oh. Invoker comes back around. Mystic Flare. Oh my gosh, so much burst by Skywrath. Just does the Ancient Seal. 1 Arcane Bolt. 1 Concussive Shot. Only level 2. And down goes Invoker. I'm guessing Yules was on cooldown, or... Oh no, just picked up the Yules. Probably a little bit of panicking. Kind of hard not to. Fever's having a very rough time at bot. He can't really do much to Splodge at all. Gonna have to rely entirely on Quata casting spells at the right times. Down goes bot tower. Splodge is a really powerful tower pusher because Nether Blast affects towers and does a lot of damage in a big AoE. Look at that. 325 damage. Once you get to level 15, you get the lower cooldown. Pretty crazy. Spam towers to death. Action going on bottom. Shackles onto Pugna. Splodge is definitely going down, but maybe taking someone with him. Pops the life drain. Still alive somehow. Pugna almost takes out Fever with him, but not quite able to. Finally, Pugna goes down. Splodge cannot out drain 3 heroes at once. Flame Break plus auto attacks. Still, that was way too close. My goodness. Got some neutral items coming out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Let's see, Bat's got nothing. Nobody's got neutrals yet. Okay, Legion's got a trusty shovel. That's about it. PL, you're crazy low. Please get some regen. You've got no boots. You've got drums. Seems like you're going more of an all-pick build. To each their own, of course. I believe it. You can do it. And Skywrath like instantly dies. Mystic Flare onto Invoker, but Invoker has DD. And here comes Bat Rider with the lasso and the Firefly, taking down Invoker for the counter kill. Ico Star is doing crazy well, but Invoker got a lot of money. 3 times kill streak ended, got 541 gold, takes the lead net worth wise with that kill. Pretty incredible. Looks like the Radiant side is pushing bottom. We do have Serpent Ward. Let's see if they're willing to commit it, but the tower goes down so quickly. Look at it melt. Relatively speaking, it just goes down instantly. And gosh, Ico Star goes down to just a... Okay, Nether Ward was dropped, and cool and comfy. Frostbit? I don't know, somehow Bat died. They'd all just keep dying so quickly. I can't keep track. Well, Invoker and Pugna are definitely winning net worth wise at this point, but it's turbo. It doesn't really make that much of a difference. Ico Star is doing pretty good on the bat. Maybe Ico Star... I don't know who Sonata is. There's nobody named Sonata. I don't know. Sonata of the Death. I mean, Sonata's kind of like son of. And Harlequin takes down the Shadow Shaman totally solo, level 18 on the Invoker already. Very nice combo, able to get the Chaos Meteor with the Deafening Blast. Skywrath goes down at mid, at top to the Pugna. Decrep, Nether Ward, Life Drain combo, so much damage. I guess, okay, tried the Ancient Seal, wasn't able to get it off. Too much stuff going on. Only 1 victory left so far on Legion Commander. I hope she gets some more. Got the Midas. We're in a turbo mode. Midas is definitely not very commonly seen. But hey, you have fun. It's turbo. Do whatever you like. Okay. Spotting out. Bat is in Invis. Let's see who Bat goes on. We got 3 together. Blinked by the Invoker. They have a Sentry Ward right there. Sunstrike with the combo of Deafening Blast and up. Bat pops to BKB. Taunt goes down onto the Bat. Bat's probably going to die. Nice job, Alacrity. Getting some more damage by Harlequin and 20 more damage. Dual victory damage on the Legion Commander. Nice job by the Invoker. Interesting combos, but very, very good with the considering that. Oh gosh, Pugna pops the BKB, chasing down after the Skywrath. Skywrath able to barely survive. Definitely. Oh, about the same movement speed as Pugna. Oh gosh. Shadow Shaman goes down, but has trapped the Invoker. Invoker able to Ghost Walk through the wards to get out. Another combo, I assume. Harlequin seems like they know what they're doing. With the combos, able to get the nice... Oh, here comes Bat. Is Bat going to jump on anyone? There's 4 people here. The whole team is here. Do you want to go in on that? This is the Tornado on the Invoker. But maybe next time, Harlequin. Legion Commander looking for a target. Everyone's here. It looks like they really want to push this tower. They're trying really hard. Nether Blast out. Things are happening. Invoker cleaned up all the wards there. Doppelganger forward by Fever. Fever is aggressively pushing forward. Deafening Blast disarms him. Oh gosh, EMP totally drains the mana. Atos onto Legion Commander. Legion Commander dropping crazy low. And Legion Commander goes down. Age of Dampiers cannot survive. Fueled with Chaos Meteor and Strike combination, but 2 of them there. Help stop it. PL goes down. Fever cannot survive the Chaos Meteor. Lasso onto Invoker. Invoker goes down in response. Skywrath goes down to the Pugna. Pugna's doing crazy amounts of damage. Hex by Quata and kills himself trying to cast Ether Shock because Nether Ward does so much damage. Bat Rider is the only person left. Ico Star, can he defend for his team on this tower versus the Pugna and the CM, both at full HP and mana? I don't know what they're pinging out, but they're having some fun. And there's no neutral items. Nobody has neutral items except Legion has Vampire Fangs. That's fun. We've got a Iron Talon on the PL. We've got Poor Man's Shield on the Bat. Wonder what people are going for now. Invoker is definitely leading the net worth chart. Having a great time. Pugna's rotating over here. They've got some surprisingly nice wards over here. Bat Riders encroaching. Do they spot out the Pugna? Can they get him? Okay, Atos onto the Pugna. Pugna BKBs to get away. Ico Star is here though. It does not have Blink, but as BKB, no lasso though. Cannot go through BKB. CM appears to be AFK. And Icostar knows it. Fortunately, the Nether Ward is there. Fuels by Invoker, Sunstrike with the Deafening Blast combo. Doing a lot of damage to Skywrath, but only about half HP. Pugna pops the life drain, but kind of reconsiders it at the last second. Quatha drops the server wards down, but Tornado and EMP to follow. Quatha's killing himself with the Nether Ward, able to take down the AFK CM though in response. Atos onto Invoker, but also dies to the Nether Ward once again. Invoker's going crazy. CM has officially disconnected. Lots of DCs here. No surprises at all.
Oh, cover your eyes. Dire's
Here
bottom
comes Age of
tower is
Dampiers, wants to do
declining.
something. Batrider dropping crazy low, pops the BKB to try to get away. A couple more hits and should be dead. Can Age of Dampiers catch up? Most likely not. Going for the blind Sunstrike on the Invoker, but not able to get it. Harlequin does the Tornado, barely misses, clipping Icostar. Icostar is able to get away. Dire has a pretty significant advantage. I'm not seeing much of a chance here. Fever is going Manta next. Not okay. They spot out Fever. Pugna's here and Age of Dampiers. They found the real Fever. They found the real PL. Fever blinks back. Then Legion Commander taunts the wrong one. Fever's still getting away. Lasso onto Pugna. Mystic Flare connects and down goes Pugna. All 4 heroes are here finally. Age of Dampiers, you better get away. Long range Shackle, Aether Lens on the Pugna. Shackle interrupted by the Tornado. They're still going on to Legion Commander. Legion Commander finally dies. Age of Dampiers cannot survive. Invoker not able to take out the Shadow Shaman. Ghost walks away. After doing some amount of damage, Fever is somehow still alive after all of that. Nice rotations all around. Looks like Cool and Comfy is back in the game. Now it's definitely turned around a bit. Big net worth swing, I think. Look at that. Big net worth swing. Things are evening out just a little bit.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The Radiant side is coming back
Dire's
very, very
structures
slightly.
are fortified.
Harlequin is falling off a little bit.
Dire's
Once you've
top
got
tower is under
BKBs, Invoker becomes a lot
Dire's
less
top tower has
effective.
fallen.
And CM. Both of them become... Oh, and Pugna. The 3 of them, CM, Invoker, and Pugna, are all fairly magic dependent. Yes, Invoker can go the right click build, but based upon the build, definitely he's going the way of magic damage at the moment. He could switch it up, of course, but doing a lot of damage with the combos, max out Exort, going for Chaos Meteors, combo with Tornado and Deafening Blast, and Sunstrikes. I'm looking forward to seeing some more combos. Do they see Fever? They don't quite spot him out, but he is right there. And blink forward by the Invoker. Fever, you are not where you want to be. Sunstrike, Chaos Meteor combo with Deafening Blast, and Fever cannot do anything. I hope that he was spamming Manta style, trying to get out, and just could not do it. Not really sure what Fever was doing. Maybe trying to get a free teleport back to the fountain. Not sure if that's what he was looking for. Harlequin definitely seems to know what he is doing. Splodge is having fun. Not really sure he's going for the Lotus next. Definitely useful spell for sure against Lasso, against almost everyone's spells are almost all targeted. Sure, okay, Cataclysm popped. Hits onto Shadow Shaman, but actually Shadow Shaman's quite tanky. Drops on the Serpent Wards. Long range Shackle, Mystic Flare onto Legion, and wow, Age of Dampiers goes down like instantly. Really long Shackle, Life Drain onto Shadow Shaman, almost dies. Agent Seal onto Invoker. Can Invoker survive? Harlequin, can you pop your Ghost Walk? Able to blink out of there after using himself up. Oh gosh, and Pugna really far forward in there trying to finish off Shadow Shaman, not quite able to do it. Pugna also goes down. Poor Splodge. They're even warding and dewarding. I am so impressed. Warding and stuff is really, really fun. Really, really good thing for sports to do. Everyone should learn from these players.
Dire's
Harlequin
middle tower
going
is
to...
under attack.
Okay, trying to Tornado, EMP combo. Oh gosh, HO's out onto the CM. CM has Glimmer Cape, doesn't quite pop it. Music Flare is off the mark, but still enough damage given just the Arcane Bolt and Concussive Shock. Concussive Shot. Is Fever getting pretty big? Fever has the Manta. going for S and Y maybe now. At least seems to be going for Yasha. Typically you'd see a Diffusal, which I would definitely recommend in this game. Lots of heroes with lots of mana. It'll definitely help. Okay, how's the Yasha? Yasha only really builds into S and Y or Kaya and Yasha. Not much else you can do with it unless it's just like a naked Yasha, or you want multiple Mantas, which don't stack. You can't activate. You can't get multiple sets of illusions. I don't know. Whatever. Here comes Invoker. Harlequin blinks forward, spots out Shadow Shaman, sets up the combo. Oh gosh. And oh, Shadow Shaman's sitting there just baking to that Chaos Meteor. So much damage. The Leaking Sphere was pretty good on Harlequin. Stopped the first, the whatever it's called, the Hex. The first Hex, it definitely canceled out that Hex. But the Shackle was very long, unfortunately. Shadow Shaman was right. Let's say Quata was right, sitting in the path of the Meteor. Took the full brunt of the Chaos Meteor damage. Got totally wrecked. Not sure if that was on purpose, but nice job by Harlequin on that. Icostar tried to make the rotation, but could not quite catch up to Invoker. Cool and Comfy possibly going to meet up with Icostar. Not quite. Spots out the Flame Break. Icostar has Blink Up really soon. Has Lasso. Firefly is ending though. Spots out Cool and Comfy. Is it worth going on? Down goes Legion Commander. There goes Glimmer Cape to help Cool and Comfy get away. Blink away. Harlequin blinks forward, so can't quite get through, but if you can get the Tornado combo off. Here we go. Harlequin goes forward, sets up the combo. Oh, BKB popped by Icostar. Tries to pop the Lasso, but of course Linken's on Harlequin prevents all of that from doing anything. Trying to catch out Icostar again. Icostar doesn't quite get it, but Cold Snap, Decrep, EMP loses all the mana, gets out of sight. The life drain is cancelled from lack of vision. Wow, Icostar is able to blink away. That was pretty crazy. I did not see how Age of Dampiers died, but apparently she died. Poor Legion. At least she has 2 victories. 2 dual victories. 30 bonus damage. Technically, you could say that Legion does scale well in the sense that she can, of course, continuously gain damage, like indefinitely throughout the game. So technically has no limit, whereas every single other hero in the game so far does have a limit. Like once you get 6 slotted, once you get level 30, you are done. Up more blinks by both teams. Both Invoker and Bat, Harlequin and Icostar blinking back and forth onto each other. Fever having fun with Cool and Comfy, being a little bit aggressive. Doppelganger to cancel out the life drain. Tornado onto Fever with Chaos Meteor and Deafening Blast AoE. Oh gosh, poor Fever just walking in the Chaos Meteor thing. Yule's popped by the Pugna. Splodge is able to escape everything. BKB popped by Feedith. Oh, okay. Arcane Bolt combined with the E-Blade is pretty powerful. Feedith getting in there pretty quick. Splodge quickly pops the BKB and the life drain, gets some life back, able to take out Feedith, ending the 4-time streak. Quite a lot of money. Harlequin almost catches Icostar with the Tornado, not quite able to. Shadow Shaman has teleported back in. Can they get a kill? Quata does have Serpent Wards, but decides instead to pop the Shackle. Gets cancelled, has to cancel it early, so to drop the Serpent Wards. Everything else is still on cooldown. Splodge just decreps and life drains from the high ground. Quata shackles from the low ground, has the vision. Yule just pops the refresher on the Shadow Shaman, can't quite cast any more spells. Life drain on Splodge to finish off the Batrider. That's a full team wipe by the Dire side. And there's Harlequin to clean up all the Serpent Wards. Unfortunately, Shadow Shaman does pop the refresher and is not able to capitalize on multiple spells. Harlequin is still Harlequin something is still very far ahead in terms of net worth. But Sky, Bat, Pugna, and Legion are all also pretty far up there. You really don't want to see your carry, your PL, that far down in the net worth charts. But whatever, it's Turbo. Everyone has a lot of fun.
Bottom tower has fallen, but it doesn't hurt.
Here we go, tier 3 neutral items finally starting to come around. Age of Dampiers has, okay, got the Moon Shard, making good use of Midas. I suppose if the game goes on long enough, the Midas will start to be telling. So typically with Turbo, you're not gonna... Oh, hey Chonsa. It's in the morning. I guess you get notified when I'm streaming. Oh well, it's fun. Okay, Fever takes back their outpost. Very nice. Overall, 12k net worth advantage on the side of the Dire. It's mostly all there from the Invoker. He is 12k above the next person, so the advantage is almost purely from the Invoker. And while Invoker is amazing, I love Invoker. Invoker has Octarine and Refresher now, and is almost level 30. It has Cataclysm, got the Axe Blessing, almost 6 slotted. Maybe they could consider taking Roche at this point. Yeah, okay, here we go. Going on Roche. Harlequin is just taking it solo. Ico Star is in a dangerous place. If the Dire side decides to go on him, but it seems like they don't, Harlequin gives up on Roche to help protect bottom tower. Fever and Quathar are both at the bottom tower. They should be able to finish off, but Fever does back away. Harlequin goes for a really crazy combo, but doesn't actually catch the real Fever. Catches every single illusion except for Fever. Quatha trying to do the best he can, but that cold snap is just crazy. Harlequin pops the Refresher, so he's able to pop the Ghost Walk. Immediately comes out with the Tornado combo. Chaos Meteor drop down with Deafening Blast. Fever Doppelgangers to get out. Doesn't have level 25 Doppelganger cooldown talent. Lasso onto Splodge. Splodge adds the Lotus Sword to himself. Only loses about half HP, but still walking through the Firefly. Firefly is done. Age of Dampier is ready to do the taunt. Pops a taunt, and down goes Fever. Age of Dampiers has 120 bonus damage now. Plus 30 dual damage bonus. Pretty crazy. You can see how Legion does scale in that sense, at least. As long as Legion can continue to get more kills, more victory wins, there's no limit to how much damage he can do. Me, I have, and I'm certain many other people have spent some amount of fun time in those little demo modes, just continuously casting victory or playing in a bot game to build up dual damage to over to thousands of dual damage just for kicks, just cause I like grinding. I'm a big fan. It's kind of fun when you can one-shot everything. There's a few heroes like that can permanently gain some kind of stat. You've got Legion Commander that can gain damage. We used to have Underlord that could also permanently gain damage, but they removed that, unfortunately. We've got Slark that can gain permanent Agi. We've got Silencer that gains permanent Int, and Pudge that gains permanent Strength. Harlequin blinks forward, pops a Tornado, but isn't quite able to get off any kind of combos. Feedeth is there with the quick Ancient Seal to help cancel everything out. Refresher up in 25 seconds on the Invoker. Refresher is up on Quatha, but Invis Splodge. Oh my gosh, something crazy is about to happen. We've got Splodge and Cool and Comfy. Oh. Okay. Well, Ico Star goes down. Blink forward by Harlequin, able to get Cold Snap, and there's a Frostbite on Quatha. Quatha goes down really quick. House Pop Servant Wards, but they don't really do much damage, and Harlequin takes him down pretty quick. More dual victory damage by Age of Dampiers. That's 180 extra bonus damage at this point. Pretty crazy. Atos onto Pugna. Pugna quickly Yules to get outside of that. Mystic Flare dropped, but Splodge is able to get out of there. Cataclysm popped by Harlequin. Pops a Deafening Blast, but doesn't really hit anyone with the Cataclysm. Unfortunately, Deafening Blast does push people away, and they were already slowed, so they actually got out of range of the Cataclysm. And Cataclysm does definitely fall off. Fever's pretty tanky at this point, going for Heart apparently. Feedeth denies the tower to prevent any extra money. Towards the Dire side, pretty fun. Feedeth has Octarine, has Ags. Ags means that every spell he casts twice on someone near it. Okay, Lotus Orb. Both of them Yules. Lotus had cast the Atos back onto him. Splodge is kind of low. Could easily die. Ico Star pops the big DB, blinks forward. lassos up Splodge. Splodge is still alive somehow. Has the Glimmer Cape. Has the Lotus Orb. Harlequin does Refresher. Double Deafening Blast. Tornado. EMP. Oh, able to take out Quata. Quata seems to be the one that continuously goes down. Cataclysm popped. Doesn't hit anyone. No one's really quite low enough anyway. It wasn't going to actually kill anybody. AJ Dampiers really wants to cast Taunt. Nice Lotus by Splodge onto AJ Dampiers. And the Glimmer Cape. Echo Star is aggressively very far forward. Harlequin blinks back. Echo Star is considering going on to Cool and Comfy, but decides not to. Bottom barracks has officially been destroyed. One lane down. Beaver and Ico Star going into their jungle. AJ Dampiers does have the duel up. Ico Star quickly in passing dewards that. Very, very nice. Nice job. Blinks forward. Has lasso but doesn't quite realize Splodge is actually there. Does not cast it. Here comes Ico Star. Dual cast it onto Bat. But fortunately, E-Blade was cast onto Legion, so Legion couldn't actually do any damage. Unfortunately, that means no dual victory. Ico Star does go down, but very nice plays by Ico Star to E-Blade Legion to prevent that duel from being a victory. Now they're pushing the top tower. T2, and they quickly bring it down. Nether Blast is so much damage. Oh, actually went for the 25. Okay, Mystic Flare onto Pugna, and Splodge goes down. Crazy amounts of damage. Harlequin does some combos, but it's just not enough damage. Quatha dropping pretty low. Pops the Refresher. Doesn't really have enough mana to do very much. Has no blinks, no way to initiate. Harlequin is really far out of there. Getting back to the safety of his teammates. Invis Rune on the CM. So Fever's getting pretty tanky. Has 3,700 HP at this point. Has the Heart, has the Manta, has the SNY. That's quite a bit of status resistance. About 30% status resistance. Pretty good in general. Okay, got the lower Doppelganger cooldown talent. That means every 6 seconds, he can be invisible. Invincible. Pretty good in general. But as you can see, Harlequin is definitely kind of like falling off. There is a limit to, like magic damage doesn't really scale very much. He hit his cap a while ago, and now the Radiant side is just too tanky. There's no way Invokers is going to be able to solo kill Fever. It's just not going to happen. Same with Ico Star. He's got 3k HP, has BKB. It's not going to happen. Quata is the one wink link. They do seem to be able to pick off Quata quite often. Quata getting a bit annoyed. Okay, and Agent Dampiers is just chilling out in the base. Gets quickly A-toast and shackled and dies. Maybe they're just trying to even the game out a bit. Okay, sure. Maybe trying to pretend to be an illusion. Something happened. I don't exactly know. There we go. Quata has finally learned his lesson, going for the BKB at this point. Blink forward by Harlequin, pops the Cataclysm, trying to take out the bat. Ico Star quickly pops BKB. Not much Harlequin can do. Ico Star's BKB does run out though. Almost gets clipped by the tornado, but able to blink out. Pops the TP and is able to get out of there. Harlequin quickly TPs forward onto the Pugna who was right next to him. And they cannot find the bat. They are trying really hard to frantically find Ico Star, but he is long gone. That is not happening. Havoc Hammer. I love Havoc Hammer. It's like my favorite tier 4 item, I think. Because it doesn't cost anything to use. 10-second cooldown. It's an AoE slow and damage. It's so good for strength melee heroes. Wow, a turbo game that hits the point where we have tier 4 items. 32 minutes already. That is pretty crazy. Quata's still pretty far from that BKB. Feedith is almost 6 slotted. Has the Princess Knife. That means that every 7.5 seconds, he can do an auto attack that will turn the enemy into a chicken, into a creep. it will hex them for 1.5 seconds. Pretty good. What is Fever going for? Fever is going for Butterfly, it seems like. Has picked up Eagle Song. Bat is going for Lincoln's next. Okay. Oh, Quatsa breaks the Lincolns on Harlequin. Harlequin does the combo. Does about half damage to Shadow Shaman. Not quite enough, but okay, maybe like 2/3 damage to Shadow Shaman. Quite a lot. But Invoker is level 30. Splodge is almost 30. That's going to be a nice big tipping point once he gets the plus 116 other blast damage. Going to make pushing a whole lot easier. Look at this tower melt. They pop Fortify to help defend. And the dire side does back off a little bit. Age of Dampiers does have the blink. Has no BKB though. So if she does blink forward, every chance she could get melted very, very easily. Fetus is level 30, has the global concussive shot now, meaning that every time he casts concussive shot, it's going to cast 2 of them at anyone within vision. Okay, Age of Dampiers drops crazy low, gets shackled, no time to cast anything at all. Down goes Age of Dampiers. Okay, Hex onto Quatsa. Quatsa almost kills himself. Oh gosh. I saw that coming. Pops Refresher, tries to cast the second Serpent Wards, but dies to another ward. Splodge is still alive, but maybe not for long. Pop Decrep. Okay, pops Decrep. Here comes Concussive Shot though. Is Splodge gonna die? Doesn't quite die. So close. Life draining back up a little bit of health. Okay, and they're going on Fever. Fever is pretty tanky, but 3v1. Okay, E-Blade popped onto Splodge. Splodge does Glimmer Cape, able to still survive. Fever's trying to do damage on anyone, tries to take out the Nether Ward, takes out Nether Ward, still going forward. Can they take out Splodge? Decrep is so annoying. Lasso popped onto Splodge, and down goes the Pugna. Blink forward onto Harlequin, they both pop each other's Lincolns. CM pops the ult, but instantly gets cancelled out, and CM dies very quickly. Harlequin is the only person left on the Dire side. I get so confused. Dire is the top side. Harlequin quickly running around to pick up all the bounty runes. Possibly wants to kill the bat. Doing a good bit of damage to the bat, but not quite enough. Quickly Ghost walks and gets out of there real quick. Because bat has showed up. Skywrath has popped the BKB. But it looks like Harlequin is out of sight. Icostar trying to catch up. Has the blink, has a bunch of sentries. Not able to get any vision though. Oh, but still sees the spirits. Knows he's out there. Harlequin blinks back in. Has the Hex, has the damage from the fire. Look, 30 damage reduction. 30 armor reduction. That is just crazy. And Icostar dies for 2 more hits. With a minus 30 armor reduction, that is just crazy. Totally melts to just the Forge Spirit's attacks. Pretty wild. And they have crazy attack range too. Okay, well you can't see them, but let's see if I go here. There we go. Forge Spirit. Attack range 755. And each one does like melts armor. Let's see if it says it on here. Armor removed per hit is 1 normally, but Invoker has the talent, which is +2 Forward Spirit armor reduction. Okay, Phoebus blinks forward with the aggressive blink dagger. Tries to do a little bit of damage, but it's just they're too tanky at this point. Skywrath is kind of pointless. Age of Dampiers presses the attack on herself, trying to do something. They're having a very hard time pushing up this ramp. Yeah, this is the point in the game where they're all so tanky. They all have plenty of money, they all have plenty of items. They can't really kill each other. It takes them ganging up on each other to a very long extent to really do much. Okay, Tornado hits Quatha, double Cataclysm. With Chaos Meteor, doesn't really actually end up doing that much damage. Harlequin had to use the BKB. Lasso onto Splodge, doing some damage, but Splodge is so tanky. Yule's up to kind of do the save. Mystic Flare doesn't really hit anyone. Splodge pops the BKB to get away. Taunt onto an illusion, it looks like. Didn't really do much. Hex on Pugna to cancel out the life drain. So much back and forth. Canceling the Lincolns on Icostar. Harlequin has a Lotus Orb. Ancient Seal gets casted back onto Skywrath. But Tornado doesn't quite hit anyone. Drops the EMP, doesn't hit anyone either. They're just trying. Invoker has so many spammable spells. But Feedeth has so many spammable spells. Quata has so many spammable spells. Okay, Hex onto Quata. Quata's dropping kind of low. And, of course, kills himself trying to cast. Serpent Ward's most likely that Nether Ward is crazy big. Splotch also dies to Feedeth. Doesn't have the BKB up. And the heart is not enough to stop. Oh gosh, Feedeth is dropping pretty low from the Nether Ward. Had blinked in aggressively, and Feedeth drops down even with the BKB. Harlequin pops to go spot to get away. Cool and Comfy drops the crystal, whatever, the ult. E-Blade onto LC. Batrider lassos and drags back LC. Is she gonna die? She's still stuck in the Firefly, and she does go down. Harlequin tracing after the bat. Got the Cold Snap, got the Alacrity, doing a lot of damage, but the creeps end up taking out the rats. After all of that excitement, I was not paying attention either. And it looks like that's GG. Congratulations to the Dire side. You guys won the game. Who was on the Dire side? That was Splodge, Harlequin, Cool and Comfy, and Age of Dampiers. Congrats, you won game 1. Almost everybody was level 30 by the end. So that's that one. Let me change my screen to be something else. Because we're between games and I'm supposed to have like a screen for that. Where is it? Starting. Okay. I'm going to set up the next game. So just give me a few minutes. Drink some water, blah, blah, blah. But we'll start up the next game. There's 3 games total. Yeah. We'll see how this goes. It's actually like hard stuff. The way they do the replay is when you download the files separately and play them. It's a little weird. So I'm having to like play around with the timing bar to get it to work correctly. Okay, let's see if it's gonna work this time. Okay, we're just gonna skip forward this time right to when the game starts because Dota is totally freaking out. We're gonna make this just what it. Oh yeah, I'm on the webcam now. Congratulations. I actually showed it this time. I can't show it in the games because like I'm trying to cast the actual game. There's no delay this time, so it should be like live, like for real. However slow my internet connection is, and however slow my encoding is, it'll be like that. Okay. Okay, I gotta back up a little bit. I went too far. I went too far. Okay, I got it set up. Oh gosh, I need a drink. Way too dramatic. Way too dramatic. Okay, let's queue up this next one.
Bright and breezy.
And of course the replay looks weird. Okay, here we go. We are at game 2 of the what do we call this? Team Bobo Australia Invitational. We've got 10 people this. Whoa, 10 whole players this time. The other game was only 4 players. Looks like the new additions are Caden, and Edith. Everyone else looks to be the same. But teams have totally swapped around. We got totally different people on the different teams. Gonna be pretty crazy. I still have no idea who Sonata of Death is because nobody is named anything like Sonata of Death. Unless this means Sonata of Death. I honestly don't know. Still a turbo game, of course, but now it's 5v5. Should still be pretty fast paced, but now it might be a little bit different as far as laning goes. I don't know. It's going to be super exciting. Last game, the dire side ended up winning. Nice job OD, able to grab the rune with a nice Astral Imprisonment onto Harlequin. They're getting pretty aggressive onto Fever. Fever last time was the PL. Ended up losing. Lots of stacks by Bristleback onto Fever. Fever's probably going to go down, and one more pop of the quills, and Fever does go down. First blood claimed by Edith onto Fever. What kind of lanes are these? Okay, so Ico Star is top on the Queen of Pain with Splodge. They're both taking quite a bit of harassment. Ico Star dropping quite low. Thirst on Quata, but they're not able to quite catch up, not able to quite do enough damage. Yeah, so at top, facing off against Ico Star and Splodge, we've got Quata on the Bloodseeker and Kadon on the Disruptor. Very different roles than last time. Last game, Quata was on the Shadow Shaman, Ico Star was on the Bat, Splodge was on the Pugna. Everything's totally switched around. So much action happening. They're going to die really quick, aren't they? Splodge aggressively goes forward with the battery assault onto Quata. Can they finish him off? Bloodbright goes down. Splodge, gets nicked by the very edge of Bloodbright and dies to that last bit of damage. Ico Star doesn't have enough for a blink. Probably also going to go down. One more hit and Ico Star goes down. Quick 3 kill lead by the Radiant side. At mid, we've got Feedith on the Juggernaut versus Harlequin on the Puck. Harlequin definitely seems to favor mid heroes. Played Invoker last game, did pretty well. Feedith was a Skywrath mage, also at mid. Now it's Jug versus Puck. Puck doesn't do too much damage, so it might not be too bad, especially in a turbo mode. Who knows? At bottom, we've got Age of Dampiers on that Centaur Warrunner, with Fever on that OD. Fever seems to like the carry route, going carry OD, it seems. Interesting. In the safe lane. Age of Dampiers was Legion Commander last time. They get the nice Astral Imprisonment with Stomp and Double Edge onto Edith, but Edith is so tanky, already has Power Treads. Following Fever around, is Fever going to be able to survive? It does not look like it. 2 seconds to the next Astral, and down goes Fever. But at mid, Harlequin also goes down to Edith somehow. No, Omni Slash just spinning. Must have caught Harlequin in between orbing. Didn't quite have enough to get out. So at bottom, versus Age of Dampiers and Fever, we have Cool and Comfy on the Keeper of the Light, Coddle, and we have Edith on the Bristleback. This is the first time I'm seeing Edith, and the first time I am seeing Kadon on the Disruptors, so we shall see their styles. Edith apparently likes to be an offlaner. Bristleback is super annoying. Oh, and paired with Coddle, it's like the grossest combo ever. The gross part is when you get... So the Coddle has this Chakra Magic skill, and it lowers the cooldown of all abilities that are on cooldown, and gets mana. Oh, poor OD. Probably meant to Astral Edith, but accidentally Astrals himself. And trying to man fight Edith. Fever trying to escape. Probably going to go down. Oh gosh. Fever goes down once again and able to take down Age of Dampiers. Part of the messed up combo. So the cooldown of Quill Spray is only 3 seconds anyway. So with Chakra Magic, you get to instantly do 2 quills. It's kind of crazy. So 2 stacks all at once. And Nasal Goo, of course. So that was a lot of damage all at once. Very sustainable. They should have a lot of fun. How are things going? Oh gosh, Quata dropping pretty low. Trapped in the cogs with Battery Assault, and down goes Quata to Splodge and Ico Star. Ico Star is dropping pretty low, but Kadon doesn't have any mana for the Thunder Strikes. Harlequin's rotating top on the Puck, hoping to finish off Ico Star. Ico Star is very low. If Harlequin can get any vision, should be able to pop the Dream Coil on. Oh, nice glimpse back of Kadon. Oh, that was sick. Glimpse back Feedith right as Feedith popped the Omni Slash, and that just sends Feedith all the way back to mid. Kind of hilarious. They are in fact able to finish off Splodge though. Somehow, Star was able to presumably get a salve and stay alive. Kadon has level 6, but not really very much mana at this point, so not really going to do very much. Quata is not level 6. Oh, at bottom, down goes Age of Dampiers once again to Edith. Edith is dropping kind of low, but able to take out both Age of Dampiers and Fever in quick succession. Has Blade Mail already, doing incredibly well on this Bristleback. Leading the net worth by quite a fair amount with 5k. Jug at mid. Feedith has the next highest net worth with 4.2k. Down goes Splodge at top. Kadon is having an incredible game on that Disruptor. I'm guessing that was, yeah, combined with a Rupture. Splodge had no chance. Is not level 6 yet. Does not have Hookshot available. Star has a Sonic Wave available. I'm assuming, yep, has Sonic Wave available. Potentially looking to combo something with Feedith. Puck, Harlequin on the Puck is very, very evasive. Oh, but does not have Phase Shift. So actually, that explains why part of why Harlequin is having a little bit of a rough time. Did not get any levels of Phase Shift, so cannot dodge any of those spells. It does make sense versus a Jug. Not really much to dodge. Still a bit odd, though. Edith picked up the Voodoo Mask, going straight for that Octarine Core. Very fun build, going for maximum quills. Nice, they trapped Quata into the cogs. Blade Fury quickly onto Quata, and Quata goes down. Star didn't need to pop the Sonic Wave. And Splodge was able to save the hookshot. There we go, Splodge hook shots to stop Kadon from getting the rune. Kadon drops down the static field, able to trap Splodge in there. Dream Coil also dropped. Kadon goes down to the Blade Fury. Star had to drop a Sonic Wave, doesn't really have much mana. Harlequin's able to orb and whatever out of there. Orb and jaunt out of there. Got a pause by Splodge on the Radiant side. Oh gosh, Edith is just having such a good game. But Jug is also already level 12. Pretty crazy. Got a DC on the Coddle. Okay, so Feedith is making up for it. I thought with the crazy amount of kills that we've had. 6 kills on Edith. That is kind of crazy. This Bristle's been having a pretty intense game. But Feedith only has 2 kills, but has been having a really good time getting farm last hit wise. Yeah. Doing pretty good last hit wise. They're all having a lot of fun in all chat, explaining each other's strategies to them. Hopefully Coddle will come back soon. Let's see. So what items are people going? Star is crazy support. So going for Yules next. In general, Yules is good. Helps to dispel the effects of Puck's Waning Rift. All the stacks of Bristleback, I think. Oh no, it can't be dispelled. Okay. Helps to dispel various things. Oh yeah, Silence from Bloodright. Various things it can help. Oh, you can avoid Bloodright. Yeah. Jug's going for Battle Fury to maximize the farming and damage for that with that cleave. Age of Dampiers going for, okay, going for takiness in general. Maybe going for the headdress. Maybe. Seems like headdress. Wow, Edith is so tanky. Double Edge did like no damage to Edith. Edith, like we said, is going for the Octarine. Kadon's here now. Age of Dampiers is probably going to go down. Drops a static field, but Age of Dampiers has already been popped out. Age of Dampiers pretty low. Pops Stampede to try to survive. But Edith is still here. One more cool spray and down they go. Fetus does take out the Bloodseeker, popping the Omni Slash. Fetus able to complete up the Battle Fury. Lots of damage that should increase Fetus farm even more. But it looks like Bristle has taken the lead over the Jug when it comes to overall net worth at this point. I doubt that will last. Edith's been getting some really good hero kills. They're rotating around to mid. Fever is probably going to die unless he can get some really nice TPs in. He's playing it safe, staying back close to the tower, but they spot him out. Fever, are you going to be okay? Astral's Edith try to survive, try to save himself a little bit, but we've got Static Field, we've got Green Coil. Fetus TP's in, has the Blade Fury, but no Omni Slash. Fetus, gotta be very careful. Static Storm dropped by Kadon, but has no Static Field, Kinetic Field, whatever. Oh, nice glimpse back. Icostar tries to blink away, but gets sucked right back in. Nice Will-O-Wisp by the Coddle, by Cool and Comfy to try to keep in Icostar, but Fetus able to get away really quick. Has the Healing Ward to protect himself. Oh, it's Kinetic Field. Why do I keep calling it Static Field? I don't know. It's Kinetic Field. That's what it's called. Age of Dampiers farming a bit. They totally spot him out because they have some pretty good boards. Is he going to be able to get away? Kadon's rotating around. Age of Dampiers, are you going to TP out before they see you? And get spotted out. Nice Kinetic Field. Thunderstrike for the vision. Oh, Sonic Wave by the Quap onto Edith. Edith dropping actually kind of low. Age of Dampiers does drop. Edith going to die? Hookshot on Edith. Kadon's dropping crazy low. Kadon goes down. Splodge finally goes down. Edith stays alive the entire time. Icostar also goes down. 3-for-1 trade. Pretty crazy. And once again, Edith takes a net worth lead considerably. Has 10 kills to his name. Bristleback is having a pretty crazy game. My goodness. Okay, Age of Dampiers going straight, finish up the Vanguard, going straight for the heart. Once again, similar to last game, not really choosing to go for the Blink as one of the first items, neglecting to get any kind of initiation ability. I guess they're going to rely more upon the hook shot to set up those fights, to catch people that are escaping. Edith going for, oh, I love it. Going for the Silver Edge build. Invisibility. Very, very good. Very, very important versus a Bristleback. Edith has a finished Octarine. Look at that cooldown. 2.3 second cooldown on the Quill Spray. 1.1 seconds Dream Coil dropped onto Age of Dampiers. Harlequin has Deso. Rupture also popped just to make sure Age of Dampiers cannot get away. Nice cogs. Very nicely positioned to zone out entirely the dark side. Oh gosh. Astral Imprisonment and Hammer dropped by the OD, but doesn't really do much. Fetus tries to go in on people, but ends up popping the Blade Fury and TPing out. Not able to do enough damage. The damage was spread across way too many heroes. Fever dropped the hammer quite early. Sanity's Eclipse does not really do very much damage when you don't have the when you don't have many stacks. So it does damage based upon how many charges you have, based upon your difference between, what is it, your mana and the target's mana, and you get more mana by stacking up your other skills. Every time you cast Arcane Orb or Astral Imprisonment on an enemy hero, you get a stack of, you get 3 stacks of that stuff, whatever. So Quap almost at the Yules. Jug has picked up the Shadow Blade. Fetus is kind of far from Silver Edge, but it should be coming up pretty quick. Fetus playing a very careful game. Age of Dampiers quite far from that heart. It's gonna take quite some time before he gets there. Splodge has into this rune, going for that blade mail, very far from getting anywhere. Scouting out with the rocket flare. Fever going for something. All he's got so far is treads, double null tallies, and that's it. Not really sure what they're going for. Coddle has Technical Boots, very classic. Finally picked up the Force Staff. That's going to be very helpful versus the Cogs. In general, Force Staff is a very good item. Kadon's already has a Force Staff. Not really sure what they're going for. Quickly does a D-Ward though. Very nice. Let's see. Harlequin's got going for the right click build. Has the phase shift attack. Ever since they added that, people are going for right-click builds on the puck. Has the Deso, has the Maelstrom, going for a crit. Pretty insane. So phase shift, whenever you phase shift, it's going to attack everyone within your attack range. It's going to send an attack to all of them. See like that? And every single one of those attacks is like a normal attack. So it has a chance to proc the lightning. Oh gosh. And Vedith walks right into the Sentry Ward, into the trap, into the Static Storm and Kinetic Field. Able to get off the Omni Slash though. Wow. And Blade Fury right out. Down goes Kaden. Down goes Quata. Vedith is perfectly fine. I thought he was done for completely. Edith dropping kind of low, but still, oh, and the break, and down goes Edith, ending the 10 times kill streak. That was pretty crazy. Harlequin able to get away, getting a couple more right clicks onto Ico Star. 3-for-1 trade though. Vedith is really showing his power at this point. He survived the entire duration of Static Storm, stuck within the Kinetic Field. There just wasn't enough follow-up by anybody else on the team, so he was able to cast Omni Slash immediately. And then Blade Fury once that was over, and pop the Healing Ward. Perfectly fine, no big deal. Little unfortunate. I'm not really sure what E is going for at this point. Oh, Sanity's Eclipse dropped by Fever. Honestly, didn't seem like it did like any damage at all. Okay, who's trapped in the cogs with who? Splodge quickly goes down to Edith, kind of trapped in the cogs with him, but able to kill Cool and Comfy in response. Aged Dampier is trapped in the Blood Right and Kinetic Field and everything. Down he goes. Feed is able to get out, but sadly everyone else dies. Another 3-for-1 trade, but in the opposite direction. Harlequin is having a great time with this build. Has the finished Daedalus. I wonder what... Okay, going for double crit. Good choice, good choice. The dream is to be able to one-shot any creep wave. Well, I mean, obviously one-shot the entire team. But one-shot a creep wave is very, very helpful. At this point, I don't think she can. Okay, not quite. Not without procs of lightning.
Radiant's middle
or
tower
crits.
is under attack.
I want to see a Divine Puck. Divine Rapier Puck. Very, very fun. Ico Star has the completed Yules, going for BKB. And they're having epic fights of the dewarding. Ico Star wins that fight.
Is under attack.
And drops another ward to be able to get vision. Rupture onto Ico Star. Ico Star walks able to avoid the Blood Right. Astral onto the Bloodseeker. Dream Coil onto Splodge. Oh my gosh, Harlequin dropped down instantly. And down goes Cool and Comfy to feed his Omni Slash. Fever gets out of there. So 2-for-0 trade. Feedith is still there though. Could very easily kill Bristleback. Feedith quickly takes down the Prado. Down goes Quada soon to follow up. Edith is still alive, has a DD, hook shot onto Edith. Very nice job by Splodge with the cogs to push back. For some reason, Astral onto the Edith for some weird reason. Just cause they're dropping so hard. Edith is just jettisoning out so many quills, doing so much damage. Here comes Feedith with the break on the Silver Edge, finally able to stop all that stuff from happening. Can they take down Edith? Looks like Feedith gives up. After Edith has given up, has killed both Age of Dampiers and Fever. That was insane, but they finally are able to take down the Bristle. That's one of those situations where like you really wish your team would listen to you. But Feedith clearly knows what he's doing. That's why he got the Silver Edge. He knows Silver Edge onto Bristleback so that you can attack him from behind, and he can't pop the Quill Sprays. It's going to prevent all that damage reduction. So if your team was kind of like aware of that, then they would not attack, and they would kind of like kite until your Silver Edge is up, and then you go ham on the Bristle. But of course, they just ended up killing themselves. Very similar to last game when Quata kept killing himself as Shadow Shaman to the Nether Ward. That was kind of funny. So Ico Star has finished up the BKB. Jug has the Basher. Has enough for Abyssal, I'm sure. Not really sure what he's going for next. Centaur still working, Agent Ampere's still working up on that heart. Still a little bit of a ways from it. Needs about 600 gold. Splodge, finish up the blade mail. Probably going for Shiva's next.
Dire's middle tower is under
Oh,
attack.
going for sheep. Okay, going for sheep. OD has the push stick, has Dragon Lance. Almost has Hurricane Pike. Very good item on the OD. Vedith looking for someone to kill, but finds nobody. Moves on with his life. Coddle has push stick. Going for Aether Lens to increase that cast range of various things. Having some fun. Cool and comfy, has to be a bit careful, but okay, quickly taking back the outpost. Kadon has the push stick, going for Leakins. Okay. I would have liked to see an Ags in this case, but hey, Leakins is pretty good too. Cancels out the the Omni Slash. But only the first attack of Omni Slash, right? Whatever, yeah. Okay, Harlequin's picked up the double Daedalus. Let's see if she can one-shot creep waves now. Let's follow this Harlequin. Yep, one-shot creep waves. I love it.
Dire's bottom tower
Edith has Abyssal Blade, very nice, and going for the heart. Makes a lot of sense. I would say you should get an AC quite soon, but heart's probably pretty good for now. Quatza has BKB, going for Blade Mail as well. Not going to do much versus the Jug, but sure, whatever. Here comes Edith, able to break up the Bristleback, doing quite a bit of damage, but almost able to finish off, and down goes Edith to the Sonic Wave combo. Dream Coil onto the Jug, and Will-O-Wisp, and Blood Bright hits, and down goes Edith, finally. 9-time streak ended. Quata dancing around, avoids the stomp. Will-O-Wisp still making Age of Dampiers. Follow the light. Look into the light. Nice. Nice, whatever you call it. Nice blinding light. Pushes people back. They're stuck in the static field. Icostar blinks forward aggressively onto Kadon. Should be able to finish off Kadon. We shall see. And down goes Kadon.
Time is
So much
running
back
out
and forth.
for Dire's middle tower.
Okay. Quata almost has the Blade Mail. Oh, Jug has the finished Axe. I love it. Axe is like the best on Juggernaut. So good. Oof. Oh, I gotta take a break at talking for a sec.
Dire's poor top
You can just
tower.
watch this for a little bit.
Can its end
until we
be
get some more
drawing
action.
nigh? Dire's top tower is under attack.
And 3 right clicks and down goes Icostar. Harlequin finished up the Ag, which means you can't blink out of Dream Coil even with BKB. And you will stun from the coil break stun will go through BKB. Pretty crazy. Rupture onto Centaur and down goes Centaur. Harlequin doing crazy amounts of damage at this point. That's insane. And level 25 talent picked the Dream Coil Rapid Fire. That means when you catch someone in a Dream Coil, it's going to attack them. There's going to be an attack that comes from the center of the Dream Coil every some odd seconds. It's going to use your current auto attack. So with the double Daedalus, with the Maelstrom, with the Deso, that's a lot of damage. And that's why Icostar went down, even though Harlequin was phase shifted. It was just Dream Coil was just attacking her.
Dire's middle tower
Pretty crazy.
is under attack.
I'll take that as tribute.
Wow, game is going back and forth with that XP and net worth. My goodness. Clock has finished. Sheep. Quap has an Orchid and a BKB and a Yules. Finally getting up there. Jug has the Axe and has the Abyssal. Not saving for buyback. No need to. Age of Dampiers has the heart finally, and now finally going for the blink. Classic Age of Dampiers,
Dire's bottom tower is
getting
under
some other
attack.
big items first, and then finally deciding to get the initiation item much later on. Splodge, yeah, we already went through Splodge, and Fever gets caught out and instantly dies. Very interesting build choice. Oh, Abyssal by the Jug, onto the Edith and Puck. Not quite able to finish out Edith. Edith with the counter Abyssal. Rupture onto the Jug. Jug actually dropping pretty low. Will-O-Wisp catches all of them out. And Edith gets caught by the Blood Rite as well. Wow, able to finish off Quata in response. Icostar blinks forward, able to finish off Kadon. Wow, somehow Edith is still alive after all of that. I will say, very nice job by Edith with the counter Abyssal Blade to prevent Edith from walking forward and getting that final last hit. A nice job by
Dire's middle
Harlequin
tower
to
is
avoid for a while, was able to kind of dodge things out. The phase shift. She died in the end, but still pretty close. Age of Dampiers, you could take the tower. You could take it. This does this returns damage to towers too. Oh, Abyssal quickly. Abyssal forward onto Kadon. Kadon goes down like instantly. Oh my gosh. And they quickly move on to top tower.
Dire's top tower is under
Go.
attack.
Edith does a massive amount of damage. Edith needs to be crazy careful. Edith has Swift Slash.
Dire's middle tower
Icostar blinks
is
forward
under
really
attack.
aggressively. Quickly attacks. Caudle. Is Caudle gonna die? Caudle does go down. Edith, can you kill Icostar? I doubt it. Dream Coil onto Centaur on 2. A lot of damage to Centaur, but
Bad news was
Edith quickly jumps forward and is able to bash and finish taking out Harlequin. Edith could probably take out Edith. Oh, here we go. Harlequin buys back. Abyssal forward and quickly down goes Harlequin. That is a dieback. And we've got Edith is getting really, really low. And Edith, in fact, so close to dying, isn't quite dead. Once again, Edith is like always able to survive. Abyssal back onto Fever because Fever is going crazy. Wow, Fever actually takes down Edith. I suppose 3k mana versus Abyssal back with 800 mana. That's quite a lot of damage. He was pretty low. That Bristle was. Fever finishes off the top racks, while Edith is working on mid racks. Top lane is totally down. Mid is soon to follow. All we've got is Quata. Not really much Quata can do. I suppose he could keep spamming Blood Rites, but doesn't want to get too close to being in range of Edith. Edith isn't quite 6-slotted. Yes, they have 6 items, but definitely can buy Axe Blessing. They have 12k money. So buy an Axe Blessing, buy a Moon Shard, then you'll be, and then buy like another item. Then you'll be 6-slotted. TP is back to base for some reason. There we go. Got the Axe Blessing. Now what are you gonna buy? I'm very curious. Okay, gets the Butterfly. Gives him some attack speed. OG finished up the Shivas. Has the Hurricane Pike. Very nice. Splodge has Boot to Travel. Centaur has the Heart. Going for a second Heart instead of a Blink. I suppose that's a choice. Sure. Sounds fun. These are the longest turbo games I've like ever seen. I guess if they're all like about the same skill level, then it's not going to be a stomp. A lot of like the pub turbo games they're stomps, so they end really quickly. One team clearly wins. Aggressive or forward with the phase shift, has to blink out really quickly with the jaunt. Phoenix drops down the healing ward. There's not really much of a way that the Dire side can contest this Roche. Splodge pops the cogs down just to be safe. Down goes Roche. Phoenix claims the Aegis. Time for one more push. Bot lane is all that's left. So last game, Feedeth lost. Splodge won. I forget actually. Splodge pops the battery assault. It's level 25, so it has double speed. Minus 2.5 second or 2.5 second or 0.25 second battery interval. Edith is almost excited, going for the AC. Makes a lot of sense. Puck going for Lincolns now to stop that constant abyssal blink forward destruction. Okay, Quata got the Yules going for S and Y. Ico Star blinks aggressively forward. Dream Coil onto Ico Star. You're probably going to go down. Yules is to try to get away. Pops BKB Abyssal forward, and down goes Ico Star to one more right click. Ooh, Hookshot in onto a bunch. Omni Slash onto a bajillion people. Feedeth takes down a lot of people. Feedeth Swift Slash onto the Coddle, and Coddle also goes down. What's your next move, Feedeth? Edith able to stun out Splodge. Hammer dropped onto Edith, doesn't really do much damage because Edith has plenty of mana. Splodge is pretty low but does not go down. Edith is still at full HP. Feedeth goes forward, Abyssal Blades forward, able to take out Kadon. They can't really take out Edith, I don't think, until we get Silver Edge.
Astute observers like myself will note that
They just gotta kite. Just wait until Silver Edge is up, and then you won't kill yourselves. Look at that regen. Okay, there we go. There's the break, and then finally Edith dies. That was so close. 13 stacks of quills. Look, each stack does. There's max damage. Okay, there is max damage. 550 damage per like quill stack. That is just insane.
is under attack.
Feedeth wants to fountain dive. Yep. Able to jump in and take out Cool and Comfy. Splodge tries to keep Feedeth in there to try to get a little bit more saves. Abyssal quickly onto the Puck. And Harlequin dies instantly right before the game ends. Once again, the Radiant side dies. I mean, wins. Ugh. Radiant victory. Let's see, who was on the Radiant side last time? So Ico Star lost, Feedeth lost. I think Age of Dampiers was the Age of Dampiers and Splodge. They were both on the Dire side. So Dire side wins. Last time they were on the Dire. I'm all confused. Whatever. The Dire side wins. I mean the Radiant side wins. I'm just so confused because I can't remember people's names. Whatever. Yes, Feedeth and Edith are very confusing names. I will totally agree with you there. I didn't catch on to that for like a while because Edith was not in the previous game. But I kept saying like Feedeth and Edith because Feedeth and Edith were the two really farm people. It was a little bit confusing. Well, there we go. That is game number 2. Let me set up game number 3 real quick. If I can transition over and start switching stuff over. And now you can see my face again. How exciting. Yeah, you're both here. That's really fun. Okay, it's only 1 o'clock, so I have plenty of time, right? Yeah. Plenty of time. We're not going until like 4, right? Or something? Yeah. Once again, I'm high. Oh my gosh. Oh, and wow, so much burst damage. Down goes Ico Star. Level 4 laser. Level 2 rockets. Heat-seeking missiles. And wow. Crazy amounts of damage. Harlequin gets a quick kill onto that OD. So how are the carries faring? Void's doing perfectly fine. Getting some last hits. Spectre's not doing nearly as well, but not doing too bad. Edith seems to know what they're doing. Harlequin seems to know what they're doing. And Kaden definitely seems to know what they're doing. Let's see what happens. Once Kaden hits level 6, someone's gonna die. And Splodge, oh, almost takes out Fever. And see, look, it's a suicide. It's a deny. So nobody gets any XP. Oh, Ico Star takes a laser to the face. Pretty crazy. Kaden really wants to finish off that Lush, but Fever's a little bit too much HP. Kaden dropping crazy low. Mine goes off. Hits Fetus pretty hard, but Fetus is okay. Fever TP's back to base. Kaden pops the salve. Very nice, friendly Splodge if that was you. Everyone seems to be A-okay. So once Kaden gets some more mana, then they should be able to get to do Earth Spike with Blast Off, with Finger of Death, and should be A-okay. DD on Ico Star. Let's see. Able to get some more last hits. Ico Star is definitely doing a little bit better when it comes to last hits. Fever TP's the bot. Fever, please don't walk into the mines and die. Oh, there goes one. Don't walk any closer. Please don't. Okay. Whew. 2 mines and you're dead, Fever. I'm sorry. You're just that squishy. Splodge grabs the bounty runes. Fever is crazy low. Pops 2 mines. Oh, jeez. Now don't walk over there. No, Feedith, no. Okay. And you didn't quite get it. Nice job. Time walk off the damage. Here comes Harlequin. Oh, able to kill that mine. Blast off by Splodge, but Splodge gets finished off by Harlequin. Harlequin crazy low, pops the Fairy Fire to survive. Fever dropping crazy low. Kaden trying to get the last hit, but gets bashed up really quickly. Spectre haunts in. Edith able to get a kill onto Fever. Harlequin's right there, but Harlequin pops the heat-seeking missile and gets the last hit onto Spectre. Wow. And Fetus gets a kill onto Kaden as well. Lots of kills in quick succession. Nice job though. Harlequin has the Boots of Travel, able to teleport around the map at will now. Tinker's big thing is the rearm skill. Oh gosh, laser forward. Ico Star, be really careful. Fever does not have the slow skill. Ico Star gets the fortunate Invis rune. But look, Diabolic Edict follows Invis heroes around if you're the only person there. Spot has rotated top, set up a bunch of mines, doesn't have blast off. Well, doesn't have mana for blast off, but they could do it. Has arcane boots, there we go. Toss up by Tiny Splodge. Come on, Splodge. Ugh. Nature's Prophet TP's out. Harlequin able to laser and heat-seeking missile down Edith. And quick succession, able to also take out the Rubik. Cool and comfy. So yeah, Tinker's thing is rearm. This ability refreshes all his item and ability cooldowns. And this Boots of Travel allows him to teleport to any creeps without using a teleport scroll. So basically you can freely teleport back to base and refill all your health and mana, and then TP back to a lane and do damage, blah blah blah. Spam out all your spells. Tinker is really annoying and really crazy. And Harlequin has Blink now, so blinking forward, doing damage, able to blink forward, a lot of damage on Kaden, sprouted and goes down really quickly. Ico Star TP's in. Can he catch out Age of Dampiers? Gets the slow. Age of Dampiers so close and drops the hammer to make sure that Nature's Prophet cannot get out. Cool and Comfy has Nothing stolen yet.
Time is running out for Dire's middle
Splodge
tower.
goes down to Harlequin. Okay.
Sometimes I find myself saying, for no
That was just a March of the
reason,
Machines.
Dire's middle
Always
tower has
fun.
fallen.
Harlequin
Oh,
blinking
wait,
around
there's a good
crazy
reason to say it this
aggressively.
time.
Hunting down heroes left and right. Up over here, Caden's trying to catch up on Fever. Astral imprisonment on a Fever. 3 heroes around. He goes down. Yep, he is dead. No time for Finger of Death. Harlequin drops down all of his annoying stuff, preventing any teleports, preventing them from coming in. They're all relatively squishy. They're not willing to go in onto a giant March of the Machines field. Quata going for the whatever it's called. Wow, I can't think of the name. Echo Saber. Oh my gosh. Going for Echo Saber. Nice job, Cool and Comfy, getting the stack. Always a pleasure. Splodge setting some mines up again at mid. I haven't seen any crazy setups yet, but I really hope I do. There's been some good blast offs, but no massive mine traps. Icostar has the Hood of Defiance for the magic resistance, very helpful. Oh,
Dire's bottom tower
bomb
is
popped
taking a
early
drubbing.
by Splodge, not quite able to catch out Quata. Quata is pretty low. Edith pops the ult, but not able to do much damage. Over here at top, down goes Kadon on the Lion. Edith doing so much damage, but can't quite finish off Age of Dampiers with, wow, only like 20 HP. That was crazy.
Dire's
Action
bottom
happening at
tower
mid.
is under attack.
Avalanche on Icostar. Icostar still has a lot of HP. Chronosphere onto Icostar, and down goes Icostar. Sanity's Eclipse was on cooldown. Not quite able to pull it off. Rubik has stolen Avalanche though. Pretty good. Yeah, Harlequin's going for Dagon build. I love it. Already level 18, already has level 3 rearm, which means it only takes 0.75 seconds to cast rearm. Look how quick that is. And it refreshes all cooldowns on all abilities. Well, okay, except there are a few items it does not refresh because that would be unfair, but it refreshes most items. You can't refresh. Let's see. There's things like Necromonicon. There's a certain items where refreshing them does nothing, and you can't refresh like Bloodstone. I don't think. Maybe you can. I don't know. Okay. Wow, so much damage done to Kadon. Kadon with a quick Urk Spike and the Hex, but should die to the heat-seeking missile. Down they go. We got an illusion
Dire's
with
middle
Cool
tower
and
is
Comfy.
under attack.
So how is Edith doing? Has Blade Mail, has Vanguard. Nothing really damage related. Icostar has the Ags, which gives 2 charges to Astral Imprisonment and increases the cast range a lot. Wait, I think it increases the cast range, right? Yeah, it adds to the cast range. Not too great, but pretty good. Kadon's working on that Ags, which should be really awesome. Ags line is pretty sick. Rubik's just playing position 5, so not really having very much fun. Splodge going for the Force Staff. Drops down the signpost right there for some reason. Trying to go for the setup with the stasis trap, but it does take a couple seconds to activate, so it wasn't quite able to get it. Regen rune, you should totally get it. Splodge, you need it. Splodge, you really need it. Get it. Harlequin, crazy damage, level 2 Dagon already. Lots of vision, doing so much. Able to take out Edith like it's nothing. They rotate around. They're probably going to take out Age of Dampiers. A little bit too far away for Kadon's stun, but hopefully can get it out afterward. Double Earth Spike, Avalanche combo, and down go both Harlequin and Age of Dampiers. Very nice combo. A little bit fortunate that Harlequin blinked in right as the Earth Spike went down. Still pretty cool. Whether or not it was on purpose.
They must
Down
have seen
goes
dark
the
clouds
mid-tier
on the
1.
horizon.
Here comes Feedith, drops down the chrono just to be certain, and
Middle
takes
tower
out
is
Splodge
under attack.
in a solo kill. Has the Battle Fury for the cleave, has MKB for the attack speed and true strike and damage in general. Kadon's got to be super close to Axe. Is it flying out right now? Yes. Kadon has the Axe. Very nice. So what Axe does for Kadon is that his ult, Finger of Death, it makes it an AoE ability. It attacks all units in a small area. So it's pretty crazy. And it does more damage, and it has a lower
Must have
cooldown.
summoned the spirit
It
to
was already
defend
pretty
the
sick.
top tower.
It already has an effect where if someone dies within like 3 seconds of you hitting someone with Finger of Death, then it adds to the kills, and you get bonus damage to this ability.
Dire's bottom tower is
So it's
under
another
attack.
scaling ability. Blink forward by Ico Star with the slow from Essence Flux, able to take out Quata. Nice job.
If you were Dire's bottom tower, you would
They're
have
still
fallen
lagging
just now.
pretty far behind when it comes to net worth. Void is crazy far ahead. Vedith having a very good game. When you combine the two really good mid heroes of Harlequin and Vedith, and you put them on the same team, that's setting you up for a pretty big game. Blink forward by Ico Star gets the Astral Imprisonment. Ico Star, be careful. Oh no.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Astral for the save, just to last a little bit longer, but Vedith has the Shadow Blade. Should be able to clean up the OD after this one more Astral. Down they go. OD tried to get the Sanity's Eclipse off, but doesn't quite get it. They know Cool and Comfy's here. Can Cool and Comfy get away? Very doubtful, but he is trying. Pro Jukes, 5v1, and they spot him out, and down he goes. Nice job. Very, very close to surviving there. Fever dropped crazy low. Crazy low. Okay, Splodge, what's your next move? Going for Ags. Makes sense. Any cool sets of mine traps? A lot of mines up here with a stasis trap. So I guess this is a minefield here. Pretty crazy. They keep changing techies like all the time. He's gone through so many iterations. It used to be that he could only have up to 30 mines. And then at this point you can have 3 charges, but you can have as many mines as you want to have on the field. It used to be you could put mines on top of each other, which was pretty
Time
crazy.
is running out
Now
for
you have
Dire's
to put
middle
them
tower.
within like a certain distance of each other. Let's see. It doesn't say it in the description, but it is true. You can't put a bunch of like these mines that do a lot of damage in the same exact spot. You can put these green ones. You could put them in exactly the same spot, and you could put these blue ones anywhere. But these red ones in particular, because they do so much damage and they're so spammable, you can't put them all in the same spot. Blast off onto Age of Dampiers. Down goes that Nitrous Prophet. Age of Dampiers has the Deso, has the Mjolnir. I never know how to say it. Mjolnir. Something.
Double damage.
I don't know. Ooh, Vedith has DD and the completed Silver
Dire's
Edge.
top tower.
I'm expecting big things.
Can its end be
I'm also
drawing
expecting him to
nigh?
walk right up into the Sentry Ward and get totally wrecked.
Yourself while you can.
Chronosphere on to
Dire's top
2.
tower has fallen.
Able to almost take out Kadon, but 2 Astrals to save both of them. Very nice gen by Ico Star. That was some incredible plays to save both heroes. Edith pops Blade Mail, but wow, 2 more hits and Edith able to take out that Spectre. Blink forward by Kadon, Finger of Death, and down goes Edith. 6 times kill streak. Ico Star gets the kill on both Edith
Can its end be drawing
and Quata.
nigh?
And then Fever goes down. Wow, those were some crazy counterplays. I thought for sure Edith was going to kill both Kadon and whoever the other person was. I wasn't really looking. Ico Star with some incredible saves. Very nicely done. Aeon Disc is also an incredible item. Well played by both sides. So now 2 Finger of Death kills. Now Finger of Death does 120 bonus damage. on top of the already 1,000 damage it does in a small area. Now it's going to do
Radiant's middle tower is
even
under
more,
attack.
11, 20 damage, or whatever. You could do the math. Invis picked up by Rubik, by Cool and Comfy. Age of Dampiers at bot. Okay, so Tiny is still working on that Silver Edge. Lesh working on that Bloodstone, it seems like, I would assume. Feedith going for the Ags. Feedith actually picked up the plus 140 Chronosphere AoE. If you probably haven't seen this before, but if you have seen Chronosphere, usually it's a lot smaller. In that case, we saw it was like a really, really, really big bubble. Much bigger than usual. Pretty cool. Already level 6 on that Void. Harlequin's having to play a lot more careful now. Because now Tinker can't quite burst everyone down nearly as quickly. And there's so much CC and so much stuff by. So Kaden just blinks forward with the Hex. Earth Spike out. And Finger of Death is off cooldown. Now Tinker has to play way more careful than before. Has to do more things like pushing towers. Blink it around between lanes, making sure nobody can push very far. March of the Machines is a really great spell. Force Staff by OD to kind of get out of there. Blink away by Harlequin. Spectre with the Haunt. Splodge denies himself. Edith haunts over to over here. Taking down Quata. Quata goes down. Kadon takes down Fever. Astral Imprisonment on Feedith. Feedith blinks forward. Pops the Chronosphere so that he can be able to get away. Harlequin is able to blink away after the rearm.
Dire's middle tower
Kadon
is
blinks back to
under
mid.
attack.
Has Finger of Death up once again. Should be able to pop it and finish off Age of Dampiers, who's trying to push. Harlequin Radiance on Edith, so Harlequin can't simply blink away like usual. Astral onto Harlequin. Harlequin's probably going to go down. Not really sure why he didn't attack, but whatever. Here we go. One more hit and down goes Harlequin.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Kadon's becoming a pretty significant factor on the field here. Blinking around, always there when she is needed. Tossing out Finger of Death. And Icosar's had some pretty good Astrals.
The direst elements are
Blinking forward again with the second
Radiant's
Astral.
bottom tower.
But Feedith has Time Walk and has... Does he still have haste? Still has haste. And has Ags. Splodge is here with the Stasis Trap to prevent Feedith from coming in. Nice defensive work. So Feedith, the Ags with Feedith means that whenever he Time Walks forward, then it will do his bash thingy onto everybody in the area. So it's pretty good because it's a guaranteed kill. It's a guaranteed time lock. And it goes through spell immunity, so it's a guaranteed whatever. Well, how long is it? 0.65 seconds stun.
A tithe to the impurity.
Not that much, but it does damage too, and it's... Time Walk has a pretty short cooldown, 4.3 seconds. Not bad. Splodge, you have to be careful. Here comes Feedith. Doesn't quite connect with Time Walk. Splodge quickly, tries to deny himself, but isn't quite able to with the Blast Off. Astral by... And Splodge goes down to Harlequin's last Laser Bolt. Nice job, Fever, trying to do the save. Icostar with the save. Able to delay his death for just a little bit longer. There we go. That was the Time Walk with the attacks. And once again. I have no... Oh gosh, Age of Dampiers, you are so screwed. I am sorry.
Double desolation.
Has no stuff with the quick Hex, with the Earth Spike. Should be able to ult and Finger of Death. One more kill plus 240 bonus damage on the Finger of Death. Pretty crazy. Spectre haunts. Goes it onto Fever. Spectral Dagger forward. Fever is definitely seen. Abyssal Blade forward onto Leshrac. And Leshrac goes down to few quick auto attacks. Does pop the Bloodstone, unfortunately, right before he goes down. Which means that's on cooldown for quite some time. Tinker is 25, which is very helpful. he got the plus 2.5 seconds, the plus 0.25 seconds missile mini stun, which is super annoying because you can spam the missiles just over and over. It's very annoying to have that mini stun like all the time. Fortunately, nobody on the side of nobody on the Dire side actually has any channeling ability, except for Splodge, I guess, with Blast Off. Nothing needs channeling, so it's not really that big of a deal if you get mini stunned. It's more of like a harassment thing. It's going to disrupt stuff. It's going to interrupt your animations. A little bit frustrating. Okay, we got a bunch of mines here. These have been here for like forever. These have been here a very long time and have yet to be exploded. I haven't seen any crazy techies plays. Oh wow, Agent Ampere is able to get out of there. How did that happen? Has Shadow Blade with the blink out, with the TP out. They do not have vision. Nice work. And Blast Off, I guess he didn't feel like blasting off. Well, okay, whatever. Personal preference. Get the kill or don't get the kill. Kind of fun. Okay. I'm gonna be quiet for a second because my voice is really losing it. We can just watch until some more action happens.
The direst elements are pelting Radiant's bottom tower.
Blink forward by Echo Star. Actual imprisonment on Speedith. Kaden with the instant hex. That was amazing. Earth Spike, and down goes the first life of Feedith. Can they follow it up? Instant hex. Finger of Death, and down goes Feedith, not able to cast a single thing. Nice job, Hex and Silence onto the Tinker. Harlequin has blinked in. Goes down instantly. Wow. Edith with the Abyssal Blade for the follow-up. They have so much burst damage at this point. They're so tanky. Harlequin's kind of like a non-factor at this point. Doesn't really do much damage. Similar to the Invoker from the first game. Once you reach a certain point of the game, magic damage is not really going to do enough. You gotta have physical DPS. Everyone becomes too tanky for magic to really scale. Oh wow, Echo Star blinks forward quickly, aggressively, able to kill Quata before he can do anything at all. Has the silence from Mindbreaker, has the Hex. Getting the entire kill before the Hex even ends. That's crazy. Kaden aggressively forward over here. Agent Ampere's, can you get out? Quickly teleports out, able to escape Kaden. Kaden's still waiting. Kaden really wants to get the kill. Oh wow, okay. And Agent Ampere's comes right back in. And Kaden is there with the quick Hex. Stun probably to follow, lift up by Rubik. Finger of Death, but wow, he is so tanky. Agent Ampere is crazy tanky. They pop the Dust for Vision. Hex once again. Do they have enough damage? ETP's out, one more Hex. Do they have Vision? Can they do it? Earth Spike doesn't quite hit. Agent Ampere is still alive. Can they get, okay, finally. One more Fade Bolt by the Rubik, and down goes Agent Ampere's. Push stick forward by Active Star. Hex onto Harlequin, and Harlequin goes down very quickly. Echo Star is crazy ramped up at this point. So much damage. Here comes Splodge with the haste. Not really sure what he can really do. Just kind of scurrying around. He's very cute. Oh gosh, got caught out by Feedith. Feedith has Chronosphere available. Blast off by Splodge. Goes down. Feedith has Chronosphere. Does he want to go back in? He has BKB popped. He pops Silver Edge. He decides not to go back in. Especially considering Edith, it's just like... so Edith on the Spectre has this dispersion ability, which is like a blade mail. Every time you damage him, he's gonna reflect damage back to you. 27% damage will be reflected back. It's a crazy passive. So until you break him with Silver Edge, it's gonna hurt. But they've got Ico Star, they've got Kaden. Oh gosh. Okay. I thought I turned notifications off. Okay, he tries that. Kaden's right here though. And walks into the Chronosphere, doesn't drop down Earth Spike, trying to go for the Hex. They turn around on Feedith. Feedith goes down instantly, not able to do that much damage. Quick blink forward by Echo Star onto Quata, and Quata dies crazy quick. Harlequin is blinked forward, but I don't know. Can't really do much at this point.
Radiant's top tower is under
Harlequin has the Ags, able to pop the Aeon Disc on Ico Star,
attack. Just in case it isn't obvious to
has
everyone,
E-Blade, has
Radiant's top
Dagon,
barracks are
has
under attack.
Ags, just can spam those rockets out to no end. But not much that he can do.
Radiant's top barracks are under
Or Tinker.
attack. Oh, cover your eyes. Dire's bottom tower is taking a drop. Radiant's top barracks have fallen. Is that
Is
wine
Quata's
in my
username a bad thing? Quata, son of Aurorix. I don't know what that means. That's their name. Whenever they come back to life, we can take a look at it. Aged Amperius blinks forward aggressively, trying to take down Edith, but gets Astral imprisoned. Oh my gosh, Fever trying to take out Kadon. Nice E-Blade, Dagon laser onto Kadon. Kadon's still alive. Ico start doing crazy amounts of damage, blinks forward, able to take out Fever. Only Harlequin is left over. Kadon somehow survives, has all the damage, all the lifesteal from the Octarine.
Radiant's middle tower is
They are
under
somehow
attack.
able to survive. They seem to have so much sustain. Feedith pops the BKB, stun locking Ico Star, and wow, able to take out Ico Star. Also taking out Splodge. So much damage. Feedith time walks forward really, really far, but can't quite catch Cool and Comfy on that Rubik. Harlequin's got to be careful, being so aggressively far forward. Crota, son of Oryx. Instead of it's Quota, son of Alwaxi. So okay, here we go. Son of Oryx. Quota, son of Oryx. That's pretty close. So you added a W over here, like a whoa. It's so it's Quota. It's not Quata. It's Quota. I've been saying it totally wrong. So it's Quota of Oryx. Quota of Oryx. I don't know. Whatever. I just say it how I say it. Okay, Sprout onto Rubik, leap forward instantly, and down goes Rubik. But Edith has jumped onto Feedith really quickly, pops the Haunt, doing a lot of damage, not really dropping very low. Can he take out anyone? Aged Pierce goes down. Feedith is still doing okay, has a DD. Disarmed on Edith. Nice double person, two-person Earth Spike. Going in onto Edith. Edith does finally go down with the Silver Edge spell, but wow. Dropping the hammer by Ico Star takes out Harlequin and Quota instantly. Blinks forward quickly and takes down Feedith. 4 heroes killed in quick succession. Only Fever is still alive, trying to keep the wave pushed out. They quickly ping the mid tower. We shall see if they... Oh gosh. And Ico Star blinks forward again, probably also taking out Fever. Quick hex up, down goes Fever. That is a team wipe. They must have a ward in the base somewhere. I don't see it, but somehow Ico Star knew. These towers are melting. They have so much damage, and they're like, let's go for tier 4, let's end it. This time, looks like the Dire side might be winning this game. Ico starts like, nope, I want to attack the towers. I want the last hit. I'm going to keep astraling you. Just because.
The storming of Radiant's base continues as their middle barracks.
They're taking down the last of the tier 4s. Looks like Age of Dampiers is probably going to be up, but what can one Ninja Prophet do? Splodge with a quick blast off forward, and they take out that Age of Dampiers, that NP, instantly. No contest. Splodge did end up going down though. GG. Throne is taken. Dire finally wins. So 2 for the side of the Radiant, 1 for the side of the Dire. I'm not sure if one person won every single game. I know Splodge won the first game. Well, I think. I forget. Whatever. You guys can figure it out. That was an interesting series. Ugh. They did it. Okay, well that was that. Congratulations to whoever won and whatever props you got. I hope you guys had a good time. Team Bobo. You all seem to be part of the Bobob clan, except for these people. Whatever. And thank you to whatever Sonata of Death for requesting I cast these replays. It was very fun. Little fake mini series. Interesting opportunity. Though, wow, that was a lot more taxing on my voice than I expected. You guys sure play some long turbo games. You go all the way up, like, anything past 20 minutes is like a long turbo game. That was pretty wild. Cool, cool. Oh, that's that. Quota's end. Quota, son of... Okay, so you like that naming. That's good. That's good. I'm glad you appreciated their names. I was probably saying Age of Dampiers in like the wrong way too. I don't know. But yep, that was very fun. I hope everyone enjoys the rest of your Sunday. I'm sure I'm gonna like cut this into the 3 games and then like post it on my YouTube thing, and the file will be up there on my Twitch channel anyway. Yeah, so that's about it. I guess I will see you next time. Hopefully I get some other requests. It's always exciting to do these random games that people had a lot of fun in. Yep. See ya.